Welcome to Danikam Butchery. We are located at stall number 56B at City Market. We are open Monday to Sunday. Today we are making a beef stew and it's going to be filled with vegetables, with some potatoes, some peas, some carrots and zucchini. And to do that, we start off with some beef that's been cubed up here. And then we're going to add some rosemary and some salt in a pan, and we're going to let that simmer until the beef is tender. We're going to start by adding some oil in our saucepan here, and then we are going to add our beef. And we'll season our beef with some salt. And now we're going to mix it all together in the pan. What we're trying to do here is to seal the beef, all its moisture inside. So we're going to fry this just for a few minutes, and then we'll add our rosemary and water. We'll let it boil until the beef is nice and tender. So we're putting our water, we've put our rosemary, and the rosemary is going to infuse a nice aroma in our meat. And also it helps to remove that gaminess that meat can have sometimes. So we have put our water. We're going to let this cook until the meat is nice and tender. So our beef has cooked up and all the moisture has gone, as you can see. This is not very fatty beef, so we're going to add a little bit of cooking oil. About 1 teaspoon is enough. And then we're going to go in with some diced onions. So for this recipe, you need to try and make sure that all the vegetables you're adding are about the same size. So here are onions. We just stir those in until they're nice and soft. Next, we're going to go in with some ginger and garlic. And this is very aromatic. It makes the beef taste even better, adds a very nice flavor to the stew that we are making. So once you can start to smell it in the air, that's when you can go in with the other ingredients. The reason is garlic and ginger burn very fast, so you don't want to cook them for too long and fry them for too long. And then we're going to add some potatoes, just some cubed potatoes. The reason why we're putting them now is because we have not blanched them at all. So we'll just add them. And the hope is by the time we're done cooking everything and the stew has come together, the potatoes will be ready. So just mix those ones in, and then we go in with some tomato paste. I'm going to put about 1 teaspoon of tomato paste, and then we mix it in also. So the reason we are putting it now is so that it can cook out completely. But tomato paste can be quite harsh on its own, so you need to give it some time just to break down. So we put it at this stage. So once we have that mixed in really well, like that, we're going to go in with our spices. So today I am using some curry powder. This is chicken masala, but you can use beef masala. It has a very nice flavor. And then a beef cube. So add those inside. Just toss them in, make sure it coats the meat. And at this point, you should be able to smell it in the air. It's quite nice. And then we'll add blended tomatoes. You can use whole tomatoes, it's fine. They'll just take longer to break down. This allows them to break down a lot faster. So we'll put about half a cup and just mix it in. It's a very vibrant red color. We'll add a little bit more. That. And now we're going to cover this and let these tomatoes break down a little bit further. Tomatoes are very acidic and harsh on their own, so we just cover this, give that like 5 minutes, and then we'll add the rest of our vegetables. So after a few minutes, this is what our beef looks like. Those tomatoes have broken down really nicely. So we're going to go in with the rest of our vegetables. So we'll go in with some peas. These have been blanched. You can do this on the stove, just boil them with some water, or you can do what I did. I put a little bit of water with the peas and then put them in the microwave for about 5 minutes on high. That will break them down for you equally as well. So we mix those in. Then we have some carrots. Remember, we're trying to keep everything within the same size. Just mix those. And then we have some green bell pepper, our hoho. We just mix that in. So you can see the nice mixture of colors that we have there. That's what we're trying to achieve with this stew here. We're going to add about half a cup of water. You can use beef stock if you have some bones somewhere. You can boil those and then you strain the mixture and you have beef stock that you can add at this point. So you see how pretty that's looking? That's what you want. And the final vegetable we're going to use and put later is zucchini. We're going to use this one later because it breaks down very fast and cooks really quickly, so we don't want to put it now. We'll put it towards the end and then it will finish the cooking. So we're going to let this boil on medium heat until those potatoes are ready. When they are ready, then we know everything is ready. So our beef has been simmering for some time now, and we have added our zucchini. It's going to cook for about 5 to 7 more minutes and then it will be ready. And today we're serving it with just plain rice because it's so rich, and that rice is going to carry it really nicely. So our beef is ready. As you can see, there are lots of beautiful colors in there with the carrots and the peas and the zucchini. So we're going to serve this on top of our rice here.